The next morning, after leaving the apartment, Alex and Elena went to a quiet cafe in downtown Tokyo to discuss how to find Katsuo. They had no clue about his whereabouts, and this was their biggest obstacle. Elena, still looking tired from the events of the previous night, took a sip of her coffee and said, "If Katsuo took all the documents with him, how are we supposed to trace him?" Alex, still shaken by the truth he had learned about his father, ran a hand through his hair and said, "Anyone who wants to rebuild such a project would need financial backing and resources. You can't do this without support." Elena squinted and said, "Then we need to find out who Katsuo has been in contact with. Is there anything in your data that shows he was working with any groups?" Alex shook his head and powered on his laptop. He connected to his database, which he had accumulated over years of work in the dark web. After a few minutes of searching, something caught his attention, a suspicious bank transaction that had occurred just 3 days before the lab explosion. "Look at this." Alex turned the screen toward Elena. A money transfer to an anonymous account just 3 days before the explosion. "It's a pretty large sum. This might be a lead." "Whose account is it?" Elena asked, leaning in closer to the screen. "On paper, this account belongs to a tech company in Tokyo. But if we dig deeper..." Alex's fingers moved over the keyboard. After a brief pause, a new page appeared. "It seems like it's just a cover. The real owner of the account is someone named Takeshi Sano." Elena raised an eyebrow and asked, "Who is Takeshi Sano?" "A major investor in AI technology. If anyone could help Katsuo restart his project, it would be this guy." The decision to act. Alex and Elena exchanged glances. Now, they had a name and a lead. Perhaps Takeshi Sano could be the key to finding Katsuo. Alex closed his laptop and said, "We need to gather more information on this guy. Maybe some investigation will tell us where he is and what his plans are." Elena nodded firmly and said, "Then we shouldn't waste any more time. Let's go after him." Now, they had a clear direction, but they had no idea what dangers this search would bring.